It's your boy C Coach. Welcome to the culture. Today we down at the All Love Barbecue. As you can see, it's all about peace, love, and having fun. You know that's what the culture's about. So today we out here to put our ear to the street to see what the people got to say. Let's check it out.
Got Hero, man, straight out of West Philly to be exact, I mean.
All right, so Doc, man, I know you love the culture. I know you love hip hop. So right now, what you listening to, man?
Right now, what I'm listening to, I've been rocking out to that new hole. You know what I mean?
As you should.
I've been really rocking out to it.
As you should.
Before that, man, like, it ain't really been nothing to listen to. You know what I mean? It's just like you get to listen to stuff like a little bit here, a little bit there. You know what I mean? Somebody drops it, somebody like J. Cole drops.
Right.
You get to listen to it, but after you're done with it, it's like
yeah. It's a space in between. Right.
What's up, y'all? My name is Drew Smith, the Dreamer from Philly. I'm a hip hop artist out here.
Bet, man. So all right, man. So since it's the culture, since we talking about hip hop, what you listening to right now?
Right now, I'm listening to a lot of underground stuff. A lot of the homies. We got Dakota, he's dope. We got Doc Hero, he's dope out here, kind of hustling. And then the mainstream, definitely respect what like Kendrick is doing, what a Chance is doing. There's an artist by his name's Sir the Baptist. A lot of people don't talk about him, but they bring in a certain sound of music where you can still have, you know, be positive in the realm of hip hop.
So that's what the culture's about.
Right.
So the culture's about the 5 pillars of hip hop: the breaking, the MC, the b-boy, the graffiti artist, the knowledge itself. So when I hear you say empowerment, is that something that you want? Is that something that you fiending for? Because you don't really get it in the music today.
But that's what's needed for real. You need people like the bigger hip hop artists, like a Jay-Z, like a Kendrick Lamar, like a J. Cole. Even Kanye need to get to doing that shit too, because the younger generations need that type of influence, because that's what like hip hop really drives what's happening everywhere for real, and not just in the U.S. and like every other country. So like we need people, especially mainstream artists, to start talking like that, so it could build up the community.
Man, you know, my name is Lil, you know what I mean? Khalil Salam, everybody call me Lil, you know what I mean? From West Philly, you know what I mean? My brand is Geek. Good energy equals creation, that's the acronym for Geek. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, I'm a fashion designer and model / actor. So, you know, check me out. IG me, Nerd Lil, NERDLEL.
Not against what people doing new, but I don't think they really recognize the old. So it's like you got to know where it came from in order to know where you're going. So like you need to know about Andy Warhol, you need to know about Basquiat in order to be Lil. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to touch the past to be able to encourage the present and the future. So that's what I want to do. I want everybody to learn about what the 5 pillars is, to put their own spin on it.
They gotta do their own homework, man. They gotta do their own research, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? African Bambaataa was like a real, like, people that got everybody together and with the hip hop, and like he got the kids communities together. So he's one of my inspirations too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring the communities together back together. Like, so my thing is all about positive energy, good energy. You gotta keep our people around that type of vibe to keep that alive. You know?
The culture or the young people missing about knowing what the actual culture is.
The education of it. And for the most part, I think the generation that grew up in it, that created it, we're not necessarily sharing the knowledge. And we're mad at these kids for not carrying on to the tradition when we never passed the tradition on. So how do I know? How do you know you're supposed to have a turkey at Thanksgiving and nobody told you turkey at Thanksgiving?
Right.
We're just looking at what's popular and not necessarily practicing the whole aspect of it.
Right. So what I'm doing is the culture. So I'm trying to bring back the 5 elements: the b-boy, the MC, the graffiti artist, the DJ, the knowledge itself. So when you hear a young brother like me that's trying to push that forward, is that encouraging to you?
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, I think there's more people that are of the culture than you think. It's just that what sells, the people, what gets promoted is not the culture, because that doesn't sell. But what gets promoted is essentially the glitz, the glam, the fake glitz and glam. For the most part, I don't think the culture's dead. It's just been suppressed, for lack of a better word.
Elements of hip hop, the pillars of hip hop. So I want to reintroduce the culture to where it started from. So when you hear that, how you feel about that, like that introduction, bringing the culture of hip hop back?
I feel great about it, man. I feel like excited. Like I said before, like it's something that's really needed, man. It's a lot of garbage out here, man. Like
I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. It's a lot of garbage out here. I don't
Absolutely.
care what y'all saying. Even the youngest, they be like, yo, that's just because you're a little older. No, it's really garbage. Like, they not saying nothing.
Absolutely.
Like, they're not legit saying no words at all, man.
Absolutely. There's no content to the music.
Rap today, anybody can rap.
That
According to
irks
rap
me.
today,
That irks me.
My grandma can drive a record, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, the skill of the game is gone.
The skill of the game is gone. The talent of the game is gone. I mean, just the way people used to care about records. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now people just rush anything out there for, a couple of dollars.
Right.
But people used to actually take their time.
With your music, I know that you here to enlighten. I know that you know about knowledge yourself. I know God exudes through your music. So how you feel that with your music unifying the people and what you're doing through your movement? Like, how can your movement or how can a movement further through unity?
And it can feel a little crazy. Like I was at the radio station yesterday, and when I was up there, I had an opportunity to interview with them. We was talking. One of the things I brought up was those platforms supporting independent artists. Like, we don't got to be signed to a label for be able to support good quality music, and we need that platform. So
Absolutely.
I'm out here advocating for that. Like, that's what
Absolutely.
I'm advocating for. I'm trying to break into the, especially out here where we at right now. Man, it can be a little bit difficult. Like, if you ain't talking about certain things in your music,
Absolutely.
they don't necessarily respect you. Like, oh, you necessarily not hot to them or whatever the case may be. But man, we showing people that you can be a dope artist. Your lyrics can be outstanding, you feel me? And the music's still good, and the flow of it's still good. And that's what we're doing out here, man. We impact the culture, we trailblazing out here, so we can just, man, set up a path for other artists, man.
Listen, Lil, man, thank you for being on the culture, man.
Man, you already know,
Listen,
man.
plug who you
You
are.
already know. It is what it is.
Plug the culture.
Yes, sir. Bless the culture. Follow my man, Dixie.
Absolutely.
My name is Alfred Avispe. I'm the author of Creating the Hotline. Here doing an interview with the culture. My pleasure. Get the book. Check them out. That's what it is.
Yo, like I said, once again, it's your boy Doc Hero. I'm signing off. Shout out to the culture. Make sure y'all join the culture, man. We need everybody to be a part of the culture, y'all.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Once again, this is your boy Drew Smith, the Dreamer. You can find me on all social media at The Dreamer. Instagram, Twitter is at _Dreamer, spelled like this. TheDreamer.com, all that good stuff. And you're tuning into the culture, y'all. Get with it.
Listen, people, it was definitely a pleasure to be at the All Love Block Party today. Absolutely embracing the people, absolutely embracing the culture. Listen, man, if you want more like this, inbox me right now, DM me right now. I'll come to where you are to bring you the culture.